Hey guys, what's going on? Jacob here. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Tilta Nucleus Nano and why you might be interested. Sorry, gotta get that thumbnail. So for those of you that don't know, the Nucleus Nano is a much anticipated wireless follow focus system coming from Tilta at only $229. But the question is, despite all of the hype and the incredibly low price point, is it worth it? To start off, the controller itself consists of a hefty metal body, which seems like it would hold up pretty well on set. Now, that being said, I have dropped mine a few times, which is 100% not recommended, but it did continue to hold up fine. Now, using this on set, I saw no noticeable lag from the controller. The same could not be said for the included motor. I'll come back to that later though. Upon powering up, the OLED display turns on and shows its current position. Another handy feature is being able to set stop and end points that correspond to the physical stops on the controller. Now, with the controller so small, what are the downsides? Well, the dry erase disc found on the Nucleus Nano is tiny, and trying to mark stops on that tiny disc is near impossible for complicated maneuvers. Now, the start and end point features can be very helpful. However, the lack of being able to either mark on the marking disc or digitally makes it pretty difficult for multiple moves. Moving on to the motor, I begin with the second major flaw. Despite being very responsive on low resistance lenses, such as photography lenses, Cine Altas, Rokinons, the motor itself maxes out at 0.65 Newton meters of torque at 5.5 volts and 1 Newton meter at 14.8 volts, which I could only get via a V-mount battery, which significantly increases the size of the rig overall. On top of that, even at the advertised 1 Newton meter of force, I still could not get it to turn my Zeiss CP2s reliably, which are pretty middle of the road in terms of focus ring resistance, so it doesn't bode well for the unit overall. However, I did find a solution to this issue, which I'll talk about next. One of the key advantages this system holds is its interoperability with its bigger brother, the Nucleus M. So the Nucleus Nano controller can be hooked up to the Nucleus M motor and vice versa. This itself was a huge benefit and did solve the issue I listed before, though unfortunately it did come at a pretty big cost. To get this system to work with the Zeiss CP2 lenses, or what you would have to do with lenses that have more resistance than a photo or Rokinon lens, is unfortunately by the Nucleus M motor. Now, I totally understand this is a super not ideal solution, and hopefully Tilta will either figure out how to output more power out of this motor, which I kind of find unlikely, or they'll put out a mid-range motor for less than $200 that can pull higher resistance lenses. Now, moving on to the conclusion, would I recommend the Tilta Nucleus Nano? Well, it's kind of a complicated answer and it boils down to it depends. So if you're primarily using photography lenses, Rokinons, Cine Altas, anything that's very low resistance, this motor could actually suffice pretty well. If you're using anything with medium to high resistance, I would probably stay away. Or if you're going to do that, I would actually recommend using the solution I had and going ahead to purchase a Nucleus M motor to utilize with the Nucleus N controller. So tell me your thoughts on this. Do you think Tilta's really succeeding with this? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in picking this set up, I have some affiliate links down in the description. It would really help me out if you used them. It's the exact same price for you, just gives me a little kickback. Or if you're not, comment below and let me know, why, what kind of stands out to you. And if this video helped you out, go ahead and give me a like down below. That would really help me out as well. So anyway, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.